I'm taking off the handle right here, and I accidentally scraped myself. You'll see on my wrist later. Just taking out some trim pieces. There is 2 screws under this handle and 1 near where you unlock the door. You have to take out this piece. There's a Phillips screw on all these, 3 Phillips screws that you need to take out. After taking out the 3 Phillips screws, you can take out the window switch right here with the pry tool. It's a weird angle to get out, so first time I had a little trouble, but second time on the other side, it was okay. Disconnect the switch from the wiring. I'm using a pry tool to go on the really bottom because there's a little gap on the really bottom to insert a pry tool and to pull out the panel. Now you need to pop the panel off. They're held on by clips, but the wiring for the door handle is still attached to the door. Okay, now you're gonna see me take the window off of it, and being careful, it's still held on by this right here. Just pop it off, and there you go, there's a handle. I didn't want to take off the little cables, because you can do that, just take out the cable and then reattach it, but it's just easier to have it intact. Now I'm opening the vapor barrier, the black adhesive. This is 15 years old and it's still sticky. The bolts attached to the door are not as tight as the one attached to the frame. I didn't get a torque spec on this, but for like a Corolla, one is like 30 foot-pounds, the other one's like 84 inch-pounds or something like that. So take off the last bolt and then pull the door check through the door. Now put the new one through and just like hand tighten some of the bolts. There's blue Loctite on it, so I just put some blue Loctite and put the bolts back in. You will need the door to be able to like open fully, because on the other side when I did, I had a wall and I couldn't fully open the door and I couldn't get some of the bolts in. After you tighten it, go ahead and close the door and open the door, and then see if it sits flush. Sometimes on the left side, I had to retighten it. Here I'm just putting the vapor barrier back on, and after 15 years the black adhesive is still sticky. I do have a tube of it in the garage just in case. I'm just putting the door back on right now. I had the windows down so it's easier to put it back on. Hook the interior to the door, but make sure to feed the wire harness for the window through the opening. Push the door panel to the door to pop in those clips. Put the 3 Phillips back in. Attach the window switch back on. Put the side closest to the camera towards the handle first, and that way you'll get in. I tried the other way and it took me a while. Put the 2 covers in, and the one for the handle took me a while, as you can see. Trying to just pop it in, but you have to do it a certain way. Attach it from the bottom to the top like this, that way you can get in one step. And now the door opens and holds into place. And right there, it holds into the This is the left side that I'm doing right here. And I'm gonna speed through this one, and you can see how I did the left side versus the right side. left panel is rattling, and I found out one of these clips is broken, this dark yellow one, and I just replace all of them. This is the part where I need to open the door more, but there's stuff on the other side, like my bike. So I needed to move that in order to get put in the 2 screws.